free for all. So what does that mean? That means ask what you will. I didn't say I would answer, but I'm kidding. You can ask your questions as long as they're reasonable questions, okay? Preferably about why we're here, which is to actually make money online, to talk about an online business that can change your Christmas. Yay! Who wants a different Christmas? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I want a different Christmas this year. I know what it's like to be stuck. I know what it's like to help people, and I know what it's like to be stuck. I've been on both sides of the field, and I would rather be doing what I'm doing now than anything else in the whole entire world. Because what I do is actually help people start to have their eyes opened and go, man, I can actually work from home. Yes, I am here to tell you today that you can actually work from anywhere in the whole entire world. Now, let me know where you are watching from, because I'm interested in knowing. I'm a Canuck and I live in Texas. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a mom of 5. I have 3 homeschoolers, 2 adults. And what I do is I actually show people and help them to get started doing what I do. So I love it. I love what I get to do. I love who I get to help. I love that this is for anybody from 18 to 80. You can get on your phone and you can go and make a video, or you can go do a picture. You can do this. Wendy! Hello, Wendy. How are you? Florida. Woo woo. I love Florida. So make sure you let me know. And if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, put in the chat replay and where you're watching from. Now, so tonight, we're going to go over questions, okay? And I want you guys, if you have questions, if you have questions, now's the time you ask. I'm here. I am live. I'm sitting in front of you. Ask me the questions. Or if you want to be private or whatever, then you can just go. I don't know if my son erased it. Oh, I just put my fingers in it. But this is the website. This is my website. Okay. Oh, sorry. I flipped the camera. I apologize. I meant mirror. Okay, there we go. So it's grannysgettingpaid.com. Let me fix that. Tonight, we're going to go over some questions. Whew, that's a squeaky marker. We're going to go over some questions. And if you have any, drop them in. But if you don't want to ask them out loud in front of everybody else, that's fine. Just go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You will have to do that because I have an automated system. Listen, you guys will have what I have. I have nothing different than what you would have as long as you come in on Legacy. Now, I'm not going to go into that stuff right today because all week we kind of touch base on what this is and different aspects of it. But tonight is question night. It is Friday free for all. That is a tongue twister. So it is Granny's Getting Paid. You do have to put your email in. And if you're serious, you will do that because you want to get going. I want you to make your Christmas different. So tonight, let's go over questions. And I have some pages I will show you too. If you're new here, my name is Digital Granny. That's what I go by. I love everything to do in the digital space. I make products. I haven't made a program, but I have made products. But what I promote here is actually for beginners. What I do here is I promote 4 programs, okay? They are in the digital space, which is something that every single person on the face of the earth should be in. Really, you should be in the digital space. If you are, how do I say this? Okay, so this is almost like education, but it's built like a business in a box. So if you're looking for a way to generate an income that is not exhausting, because who wants to work more? This has opened up a door for people like me, a mom who is busy, or professionals, or People that are already employed, there's some people that are looking for side hustles. This would be perfect for that. This actually has replaced full-time jobs and part-time jobs for many people. I love it because it's real. I love it because you can do this without having a degree, without having like all this other stuff. Like you don't have to be on a phone. I want you to master. I want you to really truly master our 2-hour workday, because what that does for you is gives you time to breathe, gives you life. Having another set, like a side income stream, or eventually having this like be your number one income stream, which is happening for many, many of us. It's life changing. It changes what you do in a day. Imagine waking up and just, one day it was raining outside, and of course I create content, which is what I do. And I was sitting and I was thinking, you know what? I need to be thankful today, because I was sitting, and it was such a small thing, but maybe it's age. It was such a small thing, but it was like this moment I had. It was raining. I was reading my Bible. I was drinking a coffee, and I thought, man, life is good. And I was thankful in that moment, because in that moment, I was not stressed out. I was not worried about anything. And I'm not saying that doing this business is going to be like, woo, roses and whatever, because that's not the reality of it. Hi, Anna. Thank you, Anna. But it does change the stress level. It has for me. So it's gone like from way up here to like way down. Like, I don't get stressed out about certain things now. And that's what it does. It feels like it takes a weight off. Literally. I don't know. I'm telling you my experience. I don't know if everybody else would say the same things, but I'm sharing me. And for me, it takes away the busyness. It takes away I want to slow down. That's what I want to do. I have kids. I have younger kids. I'm an older mom, but I want to slow down. I actually want to take the time to appreciate, to love on my children. So I was thankful in that moment, and I made a video because I was like, this is good. What are we doing? We're creating videos that are sharing how this business can change our lives. It does. It changes the way we live. It can change the way you look at things. Like when you have time to just appreciate. So I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, the first question I have here, is this possible without experience? Absolutely. This is possible without experience, because I didn't have any. When I came into this, I didn't know anything about the words people were using. I knew nothing about nothing. And when I tell you, I didn't know. I've been in the digital space. I knew how to create a digital product. But when they talked about leads and customers, and like I had no idea, I didn't know what I was getting into. I'll just tell you the truth. All I knew was 3 things. I did not need to have experience. I didn't need to have a degree, and I didn't need to be on a phone. That was my thing. I can't be on a phone. I got kids. I got young kids. So I was like, that's not going to happen. So as soon as those 3 things lined up for me, because I've been searching for work from home, I was like, yeah, count me in. Let's go. So you do not need experience. This is actually an online business. Beginner friendly. So if you don't need tech. I don't know your background. I don't know where you're coming from, but I'm telling you right now that all you're doing is you're just going to follow a blueprint, a step upon step upon step. You are guided through this process. We have 44,000. I believe we're at 44,000 people. Thank you so much, Anna. We have 44,000 people in our community. 44, 43? I don't know, 43 or 44. It is a lot of people. This is touching the lives of people and making what I always thought was impossible possible. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you it's possible for you to change the way you live, but you got to make the first step. Question 2, how much time does it really take? Well, it really takes 2 hours in the beginning. Oh, sorry, Wendy. Yes, you need to stay in touch, and absolutely, Wendy, do that. Be sure that you do email me. Make sure that you email me. Thank you. So, because we want to get you up and going, like as fast as possible. But I know that life is sometimes busy. So that's actually a good 2 hours. So in the beginning, when we're starting this, it might take us a little bit longer because we don't know, like we could get in the community and go, what is this? Where's the program? How do I do this? How do I do that? So you need to give yourself a little bit of time to get used to what you're doing, where you are, how to do this. It is important. So are you going to master the 2-hour workday in your first day? No, don't listen. This is supposed to be enjoyment. I want you to have fun creating content. I don't want you to be stressed out about it. This is about an opportunity that actually breathes life. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it breathes life, real life back into us. Lets us slow down, lets us experience. Man, we got a lot of stuff that we can do. But because of work, because of these hours, because of the things in life that we need to slow down. We need to this is an opportunity where you can work less, but still make an income. You can still make an income and not have to work as hard. So that's why I love this. You do want to master the 2-hour workday. That is the goal. And can you do it? It is absolutely realistic because you're going to start on one platform, not 5, not 10. Start on one. Have a good night too, Anna. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. So you want to master that 2-hour workday. Okay. That is the goal, so that you actually have time. So if you're working full time, you can do this. If you're working part time, you can do this. If you want this to take over, then start it. Don't wait to start. You have got to get going. You got to get familiar in here. You got to start learning. And some people are going to make money within the first day. Some people are going to make money within a few days. It depends on what platform you choose. It depends on, like, some people will start on Facebook. I don't know. I didn't start on Facebook. I went to TikTok. We start with 0 followers. Okay, 0. So that means you're starting out fresh. Justin. Hello, Justin. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. So yeah, you start out and just give yourself a little bit of grace. So it depends on where you start. It depends on maybe you have connections already on Facebook. Some people get on Facebook and they're just like this, okay? That's because they got somebody there. But actually, I started off on TikTok. I didn't listen. I didn't follow the blueprint. I'm going to tell you, don't do what I do, because I had a following already. So that following was not my perfect customer. It was people that would have been kind of like in that zone, but they were from another niche. So it didn't work out as good. So when I say follow with 0, follow the blueprint. It's 0 followers. Do that. It's best for you. We're following a proven business that works. So do what it says. Follow the blueprint. That's it. Question number 3. How do the automations actually work? Okay, so automations. So the automations, this is what you actually get. Everybody gets this. This is what is called an automated system. YouTube, there you go. I don't know if you can see that now. TikTok, it seems to be better. But there you go. That is a page that is out there working for you guys 24 hours around the clock. You get that. And then you get this. These pages, okay, these pages are actually out there working for you 24 hours around the clock. That's how we get to sit back. That's how we get to do a 2-hour workday. Now, if you add more to your platform, like if you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you're going to start adding one 2 hours. Now, if you add more, you're obviously going to take more. Those pages, though, that is how we are able to work a 2-hour workday on one platform. So you want to master that. You want to take control of how much time you're working. And that automated system that I showed you is amazing. It's like having a silent partner, and that silent partner whispers to you, "Psh, you got money." And that's it. What kind of silent partner does that? Do you have a silent partner? You want a silent partner? Count me in, man. Count me in, because I want that. I love that I have an automated system. I love that the minute that you go to Granny's Getting Paid right there and YouTube down there, when you go to my website, immediately this is going to pop up. Immediately. As soon as you go there, you'll see that, oops, I'm thinking it's a touch screen and I forgot it's my kid's laptop. As soon as you go there, you put your email in. That's why you got to put the email in. It triggers this automated system. And then you'll see this right away, okay? You get this. It is built for you. You don't have to build it. So when I say it's beginner friendly, I mean it's beginner friendly. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to know how to do it. All you're doing is following the step-by-step process. You can do this. It is not hard. So that's how automations work. It's a system of emails that are being put out, okay? Now, if you have a question and you want to ask me a question, go in there so you know you're actually talking to me. I will never, ever DM you. I don't do that. I want to stick to my time. I do like to help people. I will help you. I will do Zooms, but I will not be in the DMs going back and forth answering questions. If you have questions, put them all together, put them in an email, and I will gladly answer them. Gladly. Now, where are we? Number 4. I like this question. What sets this apart from other online programs? Great question. Okay, guys, it's not MLM. This is not MLM. I have never in my life done an MLM. I believe that's like Mary Kay. What's the other one? Avon. You guys can fill them in if you know, because I can't tell you. I've never done that stuff. But this is 100% yours. 100%. Whatever you get is yours. So nobody's taking a piece of the pie. Like when I do my Zoom meetings, that is for you. I'm just helping you out. My mentor, I don't know where she is or what she's doing, but I want to help the people that are with me. I want to help you. I want to help you like excel at this. I want to see you succeed. So I don't want to sit around and I want to be in touch. So I'm glad, Wendy, if you're still on, I'm glad that you reached out. I was thinking of emailing you and asking you, how are you doing? But I don't want to do that. So see, I don't reach out, but I'm here. If you need me, I am always like an email away. So I'm always around. This is not MLM. You get 100%. There is no recruiting. Just like I said, I am not going to go chase somebody. I'm not going to go chase you. I'm not going to go, hey, do you want to do this? No, that's not. I'm going to tell you the same thing. Do not chase people. Don't do it. Don't chase people. That your time is precious. My time is precious. So if you want to have time to do the things you want to do, right? Then follow the blueprint. Do not reach out to other people in DMs. Do not go chasing people, because what you're going to start, you're going to have to keep doing. So if you answer people's DMs, if you come in and you are, you're part of, like you've purchased from me, that I'm going to tell you the same thing. Do not go into the DMs. don't start the madness, okay? Because it won't end. So if you have your boundaries, if you follow this blueprint the way that it is made, you will get your time back. What's this? Number 5 says, oh, how can I trust that this is legit? Okay, so I went from door dashing, losing my truck and door dashing, to actually being able to have an income and work from home. I am a homeschooling mama. I have 5 kids, 2 adults and 3 homeschoolers, and now I get to work from home because of this. Also, inside, I typically take screenshots of what is going on inside of our community to share other people's wins. We call them wins. It could be financial, could be spiritual, could be physical. So I share these things so that you can see other people having wins, not just me, but other people as well. Okay. It is legit. It is real. You see me, I am here. That's why I go live. I go live so that we can actually interact, so that I can see. Thank you, Wendy. Good. So if you have questions, be sure to ask. That's why I do the lives. I do the lives so that you guys can see me. I'm right here. I'm here. I'm real. And I want you to succeed. I want you to know what it's like to not have to worry, even if it takes off just a little bit of weight in your day and you have another income coming in. We always have surprises in life, surprises and struggles. And the short story is that I had a mini stroke in November 2022. I was left with 4 children. I had 1 already gone, and I had 4 kids in the house. And when I suffered that mini stroke, there was no damage, but it did bring to light the fact that my husband had started preparing himself for another life somewhere else, and they were work trips, and they were not work trips. So that left me and 4 kids abandoned and stranded, because he literally walked in, grabbed clothes one day when I was sleeping with my 3-year-old at the time. We were having a nap. And when I woke up, all the clothes were gone and we were left, and I had no job. I was like, what the? So for about a year we struggled. I struggled looking for online work. And then I started door dashing. That fell through. And then 2 days before my truck went, I saw this girl on TikTok. I'm going to tell you what I thought. I saw her and I was like, what are you saying? And I went, yeah, you're talking lots of money. You're full of beans. Okay. I'm not from that. You don't tell me that I can make that much money and do it without a degree and without experience and without like an education. Don't tell me that I can make so much money. So she was talking about a lot of money, and I don't remember the figure, but I thought, oh, bye. I immediately was like, bye. Well, 2 days later, you know what happens sometimes in life? Sometimes you have to lose something to find something. So I lost that job. I lost that truck, but I found something that worked perfectly for me and my kids. Like, I'm actually, in hindsight, thank you, God. Thank you, God. It's God, because now I have something so much better, and now I get to share it with you. Now you can have your life changed. Now you can do what you want to do. I love what I do. I love it. I actually have fun in my content, and sometimes I have to go, man, did I put enough like value in my content? Because I like making content. I enjoy it. So those were all the questions that I actually wrote on my sheet here. I think, yeah, those were all the questions that were on the sheet. What was that?
Sorry.
Okay. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask them now. Free for All Friday. This is where we answer questions. So no questions, or do we have questions? Other than that, I will go on and I will I will show you some stuff. Like, if you've never been in here, what exactly is the 2-hour workday? Let's go over that, because if nobody has any questions, I will show you what the 2-hour workday consists of. And I want you to imagine, what are you going to do when you have 22 hours to yourself? If this is really, I hope this one works. Yeah, it does. Okay, my red one's dying. So now you guys got to look at green. The 2-hour workday. No. Go sit down, please.
No.
Go help her clean her room so we can have movie night.
She's done.
She's done? 2-hour workday. What is in it? What am I actually doing? So we are following a blueprint. It's inside of a community. And what we have here is a business that's a business in a box. I did do a funny drawing because I was having fun trying to explain it. And all my fellow family and some other people, I guess, really loved the video because I drew a little stick man and I was explaining how it's a business in a box, but we're actually learning skills, like valuable skills. These skills will teach you how to market, if you have a business, they will teach you how to market that business better. They'll teach you how to get your stuff out there better. It is amazing what this program is. You're not getting affiliate income, although that is part of this. You can learn how to do it the right way. I'm not going to sit here and sell you a marker. That's not my thing. I'm not interested in that. I want to do things that I'm promoting 4 programs. That's it. I'm not all over the page. That's it. Thank you, Dominique, for the little Hardy Puff. I had one of those on a keychain. 2-hour workday. What is in your 2-hour workday? Let me tell you what's in your 2-hour workday. Your first hour, okay, is going to be creating 3 pieces of content. Okay? That's it. That's all. 3 pieces of content. Please, this is not difficult. I don't like to make anything difficult because I'm here for beginners. I'm here for the people that just want a different way to live. If you're looking for a different way to live, drop a yes in the comments. That's me, yes, or something like that, because I know I'm not the only one. I cannot be the only one who wants to live different. That different could be more time for you, more money for you. I want to live in a way that I do not have to have somebody tell me, no, you can't go there. No, you can't do this. No, you can't take a holiday. I don't want to do that. So if it means me creating 3 pieces of content to be free, yeah, yes. As Jess says, heck yeah. Jess came in the other night and I was like, okay, what do you say? What is your call to action? Yes, Wendy. Amen. Yes, that's it. And Jess goes, heck yes. So she came in my live and I said, is it really you, Jess? I go, what is your call to action? And she goes, trailer, what does she say? I live in a double wide trailer, and I can't, in a hauler and a double wide trailer. And I go, no, what is your call to action? And she goes, heck yes. And I go, okay, it's you. So create 3 pieces of content. Okay. This content, in the beginning, this is what I'm going to tell you. In the beginning, because you're brand new. Now, I personally am experimenting with a brand new TikTok. I am going to experiment with it. So I'm doing this as I tell you because I just started one today. And I'm going to watch it and I'm going to test it out because I'm curious to see some things. So I thought I'll just do a brand new one. So if you happen to see another granny around, it is me testing things out. So 10 seconds. Well, let's just say under a minute, okay? But because you're new, I want you to keep it under a minute. I'm going to say keep it under a minute because people never watch the whole entire video. Hardly ever. Like 23%, 48%. The shorter the video is, the longer they're actually watching, because they're really not watching that long. So under a minute, that's what you want to do. Under a minute, you can play with it. You have 3 pieces of content. Do one for 10 seconds, do another one for 15. Those short little ones, okay, they're going to get out there. People are going to watch more. It's going to tell TikTok that you're doing good, and it's going to push it out. Now, the longer ones, they are very important, I think, because you can get more out. So people really, when they're looking at the short content, it's like you got to get them in, right, in that first 2-3 seconds. And we were talking about hooks, I think it was yesterday, and it dawned on me, you can actually make a sound as a hook, because as you're flying through, I want you to consider this, as you're flying through content, because we all are taking in content, right? As you're scrolling through whatever platform, what makes you stop? And I thought, you know what? The other day I was scrolling, and I'm probably one of the worst. I'm like scrolling. And I thought a sound would make somebody stop, right? A sound, a song, something like catching their eye in that first, it would literally have to be like in a second. Hey, like I moved my hand across the screen and I got you. Those are hooks. Those are very, very, very important. Inside of our program, you'll get a list of hooks. I printed them all off in the beginning, and then I used ChatGPT to come up with my own. So you can learn all this stuff. You get to learn it. Have fun with it. Be you. I want you to be you. There's only one of you. So you want to show up as you. Make your content, follow like a kind of like the guideline. You want a hook in the beginning. You want a call to action at the end, and you need some value in there. You need a little bit of a story. And then you can switch up that content, like, go in, take a screenshot of one of the wins. We have the best. I don't think there's anything like this. That's why I say the best. The best wins section, like this community section, you can go in, you can get ideas. You can go on, I'm going to screenshot that and share. One time I shared a retiree, a woman who she put her name and everything. I screenshot it and I shared it, because if she can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I had no experience. I don't have a degree. All I wanted to do was be a mom to my kids, be available. They have a grandfather who lives 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away, and I need to be accessible because he's 85 years old and I need to be there. The same guy that left me left him. So I got to be around. Okay. It's important. It's so important that we cannot turn around and get our time back. But going forward, you can change how you live. This has been the biggest blessing. Okay. And I know that when you're on the outside looking in, you may not see it, but it has affected so many people's lives in here. Do not wait another day to start. Don't wait. Get in, start learning, start talking to people, start seeing what's going on. Start, $10,800 is 12 customers of the Legacy program. 12 customers in 1 month. Like, would that do anything for you and your family? You got to think about this. And I don't want you to just focus on a number, but I want you to understand that it's only 12 customers. 12. And how do we get them? We get them from our content. We get them from showing up. We are helping people. I am so glad. I'm so thankful to that girl that showed up on here, told me about it. I listened and I didn't wait. I'm telling you, I was probably in within 2 or 3 days. I remember messaging her through email or some, she might've took a text. I think she might have took a DM, and I said, I'm coming. I'll be in there on Monday. And I hold fast to my word. I was there on Monday, and I started, got my bank account set up Tuesday, and I was done and ready on Thursday morning. It literally took me 2 days, probably partly because I had to go to the bank. I wanted to have a business account. So I did that. And up and running in 2 days. Up and running. So we have, yes, I'm glad, Wendy, that you did too. I'm glad, because this, it wasn't around. This wasn't around. This wasn't even an opportunity. This was never an opportunity. Now, the girl that created the program, she made this in September 2022, because I remember my personal tragedy in November. But she started the community in November. And if anybody's on here and knows, and you can correct me, go ahead. I think it was November 2022 is when she started the actual digital growth community. But I never even knew this existed. That's why it's important for you guys when you get in here. Hello, is it Baldy? Do I say Baldy? I love the name if it's Baldy. I love that name. Okay, so it is so important for you guys to be consistent, okay? Because somebody somewhere needs to hear this. Like I said, I'm thankful I heard it. Now you need to go and you need to do the same thing, because there are people out there that are desperate, people that are in bad situations, people that need hope, people that need to see, hey man, all I got to do is create 3 pieces of content. Yes. You need to post it. There is more. You need to, for your other half hour, okay? For your next half hour, you need to post free ads. You don't know what that is, don't know how to do it. That's okay. Everything is inside. You will be taught how to do this. Half hour posting free ads. What is that? Okay. That's like going in to, let's say, Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. You know how you post, I'm going to sell a pair of shoes. So you put 3 lines together and then you post that. This method, okay, is to get you out there. It's to get your name out there. It's to get your message out there. It's to just go, hey man, I'm here. Do you see me? That's what it's doing. It's actually, and if you were to start on YouTube, that would be, this is a game changer right here. So I don't want anybody to undermine or look down on the posting of free ads, because it does something. I've seen it do something for me, especially in the YouTube area. Not so much TikTok, but you're talking about 2 different platforms. So I've seen this affect YouTube. I don't know if it affects my TikTok. I don't put my TikTok info there. But my YouTube is in there. So maybe it's because I put my YouTube. You could put your TikTok in there and push the people to your TikTok from here. So there are so many different options, so many different ways to actually get your content out. Okay. But this is your step-by-step. Okay. Your 2-hour workday, create 3 pieces of content. We're not really diving into what that is today, but it's 3 videos. Okay. You will learn how to do this from the best of the best. And inside, we actually have 6-figure mentors that have actually become 6-figure income earners inside. We're not going outside, pulling out some random 6-figure income earners. We're going inside our own community, where they came from, and they're the ones who are mentoring us. They're the ones who are doing the meetings once or twice a week, guys, once or twice a week. So I love that. I love that they're homegrown. We're not going out to find them. Now, Laura St. John was in there, what was it, Thursday, for some, what do you call that? I'm having a moment. She's a celebrity mind coach. So she was in there doing a meeting on Thursday, I believe it was. So you have the option of going into this stuff. You have the option of going in. But because your mindset is important. It is. Now, I'm not totally on the same page as her in some things, but I understand what it is. I understand that, if you don't make your sale in the first day, if you don't make your sale in the first couple weeks, I have had a couple people reach out to me. You know what? You cannot, it's not a get rich thing. This is not a get rich thing. I want you to understand that you have got to work. So when I say there's a 2-hour workday, that's what we're following. You got to follow it. You got to be consistent, because even our millionaire mama, guys, we all know, she says, how did you become so successful? She hit her first million in 17 months. I think I heard her say she's on her third million, and consistency is the key. So you have got to show up. You're not only showing up for yourself. I've often said, you're showing up for you. You are showing up for you. I mean, listen, you're out there. You got to put you out there, but you're really showing up for the person you're going to help. Because if they don't hear that there's another way to live, man, this is possible. You can actually make a crazy amount of money, okay, by selling one program, by reaching one family, by reaching one person, that person who needs it the most. That's who I feel like it's for, because most people are just doing what I was doing. I would have never stopped. I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as I hear people talking, because I think it's impossible, I was the doubter. I was the one that was like, no, she's talking some kind of garbage and I'm not waiting to hear the end of it. So I literally did that. But it is true. It is real. It is legit. Listen, I am telling you, it's like giving it to you on a platter. You're not building a website. I never built the website. I know how to build a website. I've done a couple. This is nothing. This is why I love it, because it's for the people that need it the most, for those who are beginners, for those that don't have techie skills, okay? Everything you need. So we do got to take our payment gateway, however you're going to get paid, and you connect that to your website that's built for you. So you got to connect that. There's a video. I did it. It's a step-by-step, like leading and guiding. Now, if you were to get stuck, we have tech support. And I think they're actually doing tech support 2 or 3 times a week now. And I went in one just to see what it was about, because if I'm helping you, I want to know what's actually available to us. And I sat in there. She was amazing. She went right in there, looked at the girl's stuff. She was fixing it. And I thought, man, we have got it made in the shade. You have got to start this. Start it so that you can just start to change how you live. If you wait, you're just losing money. That's really what it is. If you wait, because I don't know how long it's going to take you. Maybe you'll make money in the next week. Maybe it'll be a couple weeks. Maybe it'll be a couple months. It just totally depends, because we're all different. We are all on different platforms. And every single platform that I have heard of, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everybody has made money on all of those platforms. So why not you? Why not you? If you're not in this digital space, you need to be today. You need to do it before it's too late. Christmas is coming, and I'm not even joking. Get into this. Let's go. Like, how can I'm going to do Zoom meetings. I'm going to start doing those. I haven't picked a day yet, but listen, we can look at what's going on. I'm going to do like Michelle does. I'm going to do hot seats, because I can take a look and I see how we sometimes we are like, well, is this good or is that bad? Or, so as somebody who I would be your mentor. So I want to help you. I want to help you succeed. I want to see you have a different life. But the longer you wait, the longer you're missing out. And that's just how it is, because it's proven to work. Not just my word. You don't have to take just my word. I show it. I actually go into our community. Not all the time, but I go in there and I show these things so you can see it's not just me, it's other people. And it doesn't take much, not much at all to see a change. And we're not talking about a ton of customers either. 12 of the legacy, 12 of the legacy, which is the 900 program. I promote 4, 1, 3, 6, and 9. You can come in on any of those programs today, any of them. Now, 3 things I want you to remember before you decide what you're going to do. These, you might want to take notes because I'm not writing it. Let's put the last half hour and you can screenshot this and I will write it for you. Responding to comments. I know it's so hard. It's the worst part about this. Responding to comments. And of course, I'm joking. If you don't know me and you're new, I like to have fun. I really do. I want to have fun. This is serious, but at the same time, I want you to enjoy what you're doing. You need to enjoy it. If you're not enjoying this and you're not having fun, I don't know. We need to look at something. We need to figure out why not. Because I love what I do. I absolutely love it. And I love that I don't have to tell you, you need to go back to school. I love that I don't have to say, oh, you don't have this or you don't have that. I don't have to say any of that. And I'm not going to tell you to go knocking on doors. I'm not going to tell you to go slide into DMs. I'm not going to tell you that you have to go and call somebody. Oh, ask your friends, ask your family, no. This is so, I love it. I can't express it to you enough how amazing this is. And I didn't realize it till I got in. But now I'm here and now I can tell you this is amazing. There's nothing, I have never found anything yet that I don't like because I support what it does for people. I support who it helps. That's what I love. And if I could get my children's grandfather to open his phone and use it, I would tell him to start this. I would tell him to do this because it would help him. But he's 85 and I write down the directions and 2 seconds later, he's lost. So there are exceptions to every single rule. There are exceptions. And I can't get him to remember to send me a picture because I want to text him and I want to send him pictures. And either the text sits there or he's like, calls me. I can't see anything. And I'm like, oh. So responding to comments. All right. 2-hour workday is one piece. I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Screenshot that. So let's talk about what your choices are when it comes to the program itself. And I want you to always remember, and if you're not sure, ask me. Say, hey, do I have a choice in this? Can I choose? I'll tell you everything I know. I'm on a journey too, and I'm learning every day. I experiment with things, and I see what works and what doesn't work. And always, when I say to you guys, you need to put an hour aside for learning. Okay. I can help you out to how much I know, but I'm also in the community. I also watch what's posted. Michelle is brilliant. Michelle is the one who came up with this. She is just jam-packed full of knowledge. Even she will say she might not know something, but she'll find out. We have got so many different people in here, and I love every single one of you guys that are like either in with me or in there. We're all family. I love that we do not, in this community, we're not competing. And let me tell you why we don't compete. Because there's 5 billion people on social media. Think about it. There is enough for all of us. There is enough people, okay? And who's going to be attracted to you and your content? Whoever relates to you may not relate to me, may not relate to the next 5 people beside me, but they'll relate to you. So there is lots of room for everybody in this field, in this area. And you are definitely not alone. Okay. So it's important for you to know that, wait a minute, what am I at? Legacy, digital mastery. Okay. It is important for you to know that you are not alone. Not alone. And I love that because I've heard, since I've been in this now, I have heard of other things and people are kind of just left. And I don't like that. I'd probably be lost. Honestly, I'd probably be lost. So I love that I can go in there. I can just read other people's stuff. I can interact and I can help where I can help. And there's a lot of people that help. Like if you're 2:00 in the morning in another country, another world, you can say, hey, I don't know how to do this. And as far as I've always seen, there's always been like roughly around 200 people online, 200 active people. It's global. It's a global business. So you're not just reaching those people in the US or in Canada or wherever you're watching from. I don't know if I have any Canucks. I'm a Canuck, but I don't know if there's any in here. So I live in Texas, but this is worldwide. So we're not, it's so amazing what you have, what you are like being given right now as an opportunity. It is amazing. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, you've got to, I would tell you to just do it today because you can get started. And sitting and waiting, what are you waiting for? Like, it is so simple and easy to understand because it's a beginner thing. You're just going to follow a step-by-step process to get going. And you're not alone. Daily Pay Blueprint. Okay. So legacy, I hear somebody crying. I don't hear them now. Okay. So I'm going to go over 3 important things that you need to understand. And I'm all about you guys making a decision based on what you are told, what's made known. So I try to be as informative, that's the word I'm looking for, as informative as I can be, because I almost chose the wrong thing. So these are the programs, okay? So I have Legacy, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay Blueprint, and Launchpad. Now, I talk about you learning valuable skills. You do. You learn valuable skills in here. I don't go into every single thing because it's overload. It is like information overload, and I don't do that to the beginners, okay? If you want to know what's in them, when you go to Granny's Getting Paid, you put your email in, you get to see what's in there. That's just an FYI. Now, first thing you need to know before I jump off of here, I got 5 minutes. First thing you need to know is that if you're going to go to the Legacy, okay, you can promote that in all 4. That's the one that I came in on. I want you guys to understand something. When I came in, I was going to come in here. As soon as I said to her, so what does that mean if I come in on here? Because I was like, maybe I'll just try this. I was like, maybe I'll just try this. And then she goes, well, whatever one you come in on, and I can't remember her words because I put it in my own words, but she was like, you can promote that one. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, give me this one because I want to know everything that's in it and I want to promote all of them. So that's what I did. I came in on this one. I get to promote all of these. Your website is built for you. Okay. So whatever one you come in on, you can promote that one and the ones underneath it. Okay. Are we good? So I can carry on. So if you come in on 6, you can promote 3, 1, and 6, all 3 of them. You have 3 streams of income right away because you get to offer that to somebody else. So I like choices in life and I like to give people options. Okay, so that's point number 1. Point number 2, when you are considering what you want to do, okay, the second thing is that you can come in 3. You can come in on 3. You have 30 days. If you want to go from 3 to 9, you have 30 days to do that in. You're going to have to pay that website $29 website fee again. Why? Because your website, those pages I showed you guys, if you missed it, those pages are built for you. They were built for me. So on my website, I get this one and all 4 so that I can offer 4. So yours, let's say you came in on 3, that's fine. Your website's built for these 2. So you can offer these 2. Say you get let's just throw this in there. Say you get a person who's like, wait a minute, I want this one. Here's the bad part. You came in on this, you can't do this one. So you got to send them to somebody else unless you upgrade. And hold on, let me fix my puzzle piece. Okay, there, it's good. So I want you to, that's one little catch that I kind of forget to say. But you can upgrade, or say that person says to you, I want to come in on the 6th, and you say, let me upgrade first. Then you can upgrade, and then you can be the one to actually give them that one. But you can upgrade from 3 to 9, pay the difference in 30 days. Sorry, not 29. 30 days you upgrade from there to there, pay the difference, pay the $29 website fee again, because they will fix your website so that it portrays all of them, okay? Third thing you have got to think about. This is the last thing, and sort of like very important. Actually, all of them are important, but this one, I want you to understand that 2-hour workday. So in saying that 2-hour workday, I came in on here. What am I able to promote? All 4. If you come in down here, right, you are doing the same 2-hour workday that I'm doing up here. You tell me what the difference is. What is the difference? Anybody know? Because I came in up here, you're coming in down here. We are both doing what? The 2-hour workday. So I want you guys to understand, when you're making a decision, when you're like, okay, let's get going. That's great. But wait, just make sure that you're picking the right thing for you. There are options. When you go to my website, there are options. So you can look and say, if you want to pay in full, if you want to pay payments, all that stuff is there. There's 2 buttons underneath each program, and you can go pay in full or pay like per plan, whatever. You look at what works for you. I want you to do what works for you. Think about what your goal is. If you have a monetary goal, what is that? How are you going to get there? If you want to make $1,200 extra a month, that's 2 of these. If you want to make, I don't know, 3, then how many is that? You probably have to do 4, but that would put you over 3. So do you know what I mean? I want you to decide and make an informed decision so that you choose the best thing for you. I would prefer you not to upgrade, only because you got to go, I don't know how you do it. I think you got to go back in there and fix something, but it is possible. I've just never done it. So you can upgrade. I'm just trying to save you from having to do something again. And I don't know if it's the payment gateway. Oh, it's probably the website and the payment gateway again, because you get another website. So those are the programs. Now, the last thing that you need to know is, I want you to remember this, tax time. So I came in on this, I get to write that off at tax time. I had to make this purchase, okay? In order to start this online business, I had to make that purchase. So you get to write that off. You also get to write off other stuff involved in running an online business, okay? This business. So I get to write off a section of my house and all that stuff. But don't forget about that initial purchase. Now, I'm promoting 4 programs. My first sale was actually this one. So I was in profit mode after my first sale. What are the other payments in this? There's no monthly payments. You're making 100%. If you sell this one, you promote these. If you promote all 4, that's what you get. You get that amount because it's 100% profit. The only way that she makes money is, and I don't even know if it's her personally or just I don't know how it works. She gets the $29. She or the digital growth community. I don't know who gets the 29 school or whoever gets it. So we get 100%. I told you, yes, I told you about that. I think that's it. So if you want to go get more information, you go to grannysgettingpaid.com, you put your email in. Remember, it is an automated system. But if you have questions, ask me in there because I will do you a quick little video or depending on how many questions you ask me, I will do my best to answer you as soon as possible. Claudia, thank you so much, Claudia, for all those puffy hearts. It makes me want to run and find my puffy heart charm, so I can at least go, thank you for the hearts, because it is cute. I love those puffy hearts. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the goal too. So guys, I think I gave you a second to screenshot. I'll give you 3, 2, and 1. Today is Friday. I want you guys to have a great weekend. I'm jumping off, but I wish you guys all a really good weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to all my family. Thank you guys. That's my digital growth community family. DGC is what we go by, but thank you guys so much. And Wendy, if you're still watching, have a good night. Take care of your hubby. And I appreciate you guys. I look forward to getting your email, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Probably I might pop on Monday night, or I might do some pop-ons before Tuesday. We'll see. Okay, bye guys. Have a great weekend.